Okay, so we continue now with exercise 13.2 of understanding shapes. So we start with the first sum of the exercise 13.2. In the adjoining figure, ABCD is a parallelogram. Complete each statement along with the definition or property used. So we are having this particular kind of a figure. So let me just draw the figure and then do this thing so that it is clear to you that what exactly you are talking about. So we have this parallelogram which is named as A, B, C, D, and then what we have is the angle over here is 120 degrees. O is the center out here. This is 7 centimeters, this is 5 centimeters from here to here, and from here to here is 5 centimeters. And then you have got this as 9 centimeters, and finally you have got the 6 as this one. So this is 6 centimeters. Okay, these are the data which is already given to you about this particular parallelogram. Right, now we need to find out, the first one is AD, that is A, one second, AD. AD, you know that it will be 6 because AD is opposite sides of parallel, so it will be 6 centimeters. The reason will be opposite sides equal. Okay, you can write it in full that opposite sides of a parallelogram are equal. That's why AD will be equal to 6 centimeters. The second what we are having is DC. DC is again the same reason. It will be 9 centimeters. So this will be 6. This will be 9. Use another color so that you are identifying that what is the answers we are written. Okay, so this is 6 and this is 9. Again the reason is opposite sides of parallelogram are equal. The third one, angle DCB. Now angle DCB is over here. So this we are talking about this angle. Now you can see that we know that the adjacent angles of a parallelogram are supplementary. Okay, adjacent angle is supplementary. So we have it over here. It is 180 minus angle B is equals to 180 degree minus 120 degree is equals to 60 degrees, and the reason will be adjacent. I write that somewhere else. Okay, adjacent angles supplementary. Okay, so this gives you that angle, this is 60 degrees. We now see angle ADC, that is this angle. So angle ADC will be equal to 120 degrees because opposite angles are equal. So opposite angles are equal, so this will be 120 degrees. So reason over here, opposite angles equal. That's ADC. The next is angle DAB. That is DAB. This angle, again opposite angles are equal, so this will become 60 degrees. You can also use the adjacent angle supplementary also. It's your choice, whatever you want to use it as. So 60 degrees, reason opposite angles equal. Okay, this is angles. The short form of angles is ye angle ka angle or ye S. So angles. Okay, so of course please don't use it in the school for your examinations. I'm just writing it, but I don't want to write it so long over here. There are many questions, so we'll cut it short. Right. The next is, so this was fourth one. This is the fifth one. We move on to the sixth one, that is OC. Now OC will be equal to OA because the diagonals bisect each other. So that will be equal to 7 centimeters because diagonal bisect each other. Okay, so since the diagonals are bisecting each other, OC will be also equal to 7. So that gives me that this will be 7. Next is OB. Same way, OB will also be equal to 5 because of the same reason. So, seventh one, OB is equal to 5 centimeters. Reason the same. Adjacent diagonals bisect each other. So, it's a detour mark to complete. This is exactly equal to this one. Finally, we have got the eighth one, and that is measure angle DAB plus measure angle CDA is equal to how much? That is DAB is 60, CDA is 120. So that is going to be 180 degrees because adjacent angles are supplementary. Okay, because the adjacent angles are supplementary, that's why we find that this angle plus this angle equal to 180 degrees. So that is how we are going to solve the question number 1. Very easy, very simple. So we now move on to question number 2. Okay, next is question 2. We have got here 4 figures and we need to find out the value of x, y and z wherever it is applicable. So we see the sums one by one. You have got the first one. We got this as 120 degrees. We need to find out x. Sorry, this is z, x and y. Okay. So very simple, we know that these lines are parallel because it's a parallelogram given to you. So these are parallel. That means this angle over here and this angle over here are what kind of angles? Corresponding angles. Transversal, parallel lines. ये ऊपर, ये भी ऊपर. एक interior में, एक exterior में. On the same side. Okay. So that's why we say that first of all, y will be equal to 120 degrees because they are corresponding angles. Now once you know y, you know that z will be equal to 120 degrees because opposite angles of this parallelogram, opposite angles of parallelogram. And finally x will be equal to 180 minus 120 is equal to 60 degrees because adjacent angles are supplementary. Okay, so that is x, y, z, 60, 120, 120. You see the next one? Okay. What we have is an x here, 100 here, z over here, y over here, 40 and 30. So this is what we are having here. Now, what we can see is over here, these are parallel lines. So this line is parallel to this line. So you can see a formation of a Z out here. Accordingly, this angle and this angle will be equal by, yes, alternate interior angles. So, angle Z is equal to 40 degrees because alternate interior angles. Z will get 40. Okay. Now, similarly, you have this again as a Z formation. So if this is 30, this will be 30. So let's name this as right now A. So angle A is equals to 30 degrees The same reason, alternate interior angles. Now in this triangle you can see that this is 100, this is 30, so this can be found out. So I know that x plus 30 plus 100 is equals to 180 degrees, that is sum of angles of a triangle. Okay, sum of angles of a triangle. Triangle का मैंने सिर्फ शेप बनाया. So here x plus 130 is equals to 180. So x is equals to 180 minus 130 is equals to 50 degrees. So x is 50. Now we need y. You have many methods to do it. First method is ये 100 है तो ये 80 है. 80 40 y is one option. Another option is this is 50, this is complete 70, and then y, this complete triangle will be 180 degrees. So we will take that one. We can say that x plus a plus z plus y is equal to 180 degrees, sum of angles of a triangle. X is here as 50. A plus z is nothing but 30 plus 40 plus y is equal to 180. Therefore, y is equal to 180. This is 70 plus 50 is 120. So, minus 120 is equal to 60 degrees. So, that will be y. So, x 50, y 60, z 40. That was sum number second ka second. Now move on to sum number second ka third. Right, so this is y. They give me this as x, this is 120 degrees, this is 35 degrees, and this is z. Very easy, ये 120 तो ये 120, opposite angles of y is equals to 120 degrees, opposite angles of parallelogram are equal. So this is 120. Now I know that this is 35, this is 120, and this is x, so this is forming a triangle. So I know that x plus y plus 35 is equals to 180 degrees, sum of angles of a triangle. So that means x plus 120 plus 35 is equals to 180 degrees. So x is equals to 180 minus 155 is equals to 25 degrees. So x is 25 degrees. Okay. Now we come to z. Now I know that this complete angle plus this angle is supplementary. So we have that 35 plus z plus 120 degrees is equals to 180 degrees. That is, we can say adjacent angles supplementary. So that's why z plus 155 is equals to 180. Therefore z is equals to 180 minus 155 is equals to 25 degrees. In fact, I made a mistake. I could have easily found out by the z formation over here. ये x 25 है तो ये भी 25 ही होगा. Okay, I could have directly written z is equals to 25. Reason, alternate interior angles. Right? Easier rather than doing all these calculations. Okay, that was sum number 3. Sum number second ka third, not 3 exactly. We now move on to sum number second ka fourth. Yeah, we are doing all the sums right now. Sum number 4. Well, we have over here a y. We have a diagonal which is coming like this outside. Okay, so this is an exterior angle of the triangle. Yeah, fine. That is 67. This is Z. And this is 70. This is X. Okay. So let's see one by one what are the possible answers. Okay. First of all, this is 70, so this will be 70 opposite angles. So Z is equals to 70 degrees opposite angles of parallelogram. Now I don't know that in this triangle, this angle is the exterior angle of the triangle. So y is equals to 67 plus z. That is the exterior angle property of triangle. Exterior angle property of triangle. So that will give you 67 plus 70. That is 137 degrees. So y is 137. So this is 137, this is 70. The next I know is these two are co-interior or supplementary. So it is x plus 67 plus 70 is equals to 180 degrees. Adjacent angles supplementary. So it is x is equals to 180 minus 137. That's going to be equal to 43 degrees. Clear? So that was the question number 2 ka 4th sum. We now move on to the next sum, that is question number 3. Okay, so we have the next question, question number 3. Two adjacent sides of a parallelogram are in the ratio 5:7. So adjacent sides are in the ratio 5:7. The perimeter of the parallelogram is 72. So now what is the perimeter? Perimeter is the sum of all sides. Okay, so we have got over here that perimeter is equal to sum of all sides. But we know that the opposite sides are equal. So the ratio of the sides will be ratio of sides is equal to 5:7. Therefore, opposite sides are 5x and 7x. So accordingly we have 5x plus 7x plus 5x plus 7x is equals to perimeter given to you as 72. 12 plus 24. So 24x is equals to 72. X is equal to 72 upon 12. Sorry, 72 upon 24. 12 2s are 12, 6s are, then it's 3s are. So that's why x is equals to 3. Therefore, 5x is equals to 5 into 3 is equals to 15 centimeters. And 7x is equals to 7 into 3 is equals to 21 centimeter. The opposite sides are 15, 15 and 21, 21 each. That was sum number 3. We now move on to sum number 4. The measure of two adjacent angles of the parallelogram in the ratio 4:5. Now adjacent angles, we very well know that the adjacent angles are supplementary. So we know that ratio of adjacent angles is equals to, they given as 4:5. Therefore, angles are 4x and 5x. Therefore, 4x plus 5x is equals to 180 degrees, because the reason is adjacent angles of parallelogram are supplementary. So 9x is equals to 180 degrees, x is equals to 20 degrees. Therefore, angle 4x is equals to 80 degrees and 5x is equals to 100 degrees. So the adjacent angles are 100 degrees and 80 degrees. So of course, angle A 100 to angle B 80, angle C 100, D 80. Now we need to see question number 5, wherein you need to find out by calculation whether it is possible to have a parallelogram of such conditions. So first thing, can a quadrilateral ABCD be a parallelogram? Give reason to support the answer. If angle A plus angle C is equals to 180 degrees. Now, whether it can be a parallelogram or not. Yes, it can be a parallelogram only and only if A is equals to C. If both are 90-90 each, only then it is possible. So we will say it can be a parallelogram only and only if angle A is equals to angle C is equals to 90 degrees. Okay. Only if angle BA and angle C are equal, then it can form a parallelogram. In fact, it will be called as a rectangle. But otherwise, not rectangle normally, but so if it is this way, that angle A and angle C, both of them are given to you. Let me check it out, because I think that there would be a problem over here that I cannot say. Yeah, that's right. So it need not be. So answer could be, therefore it will be need not be. Second question, that is fifth ka. Question 5, 1, 2. It is given that AD is equals to BC is equals to 6 centimeters, AB is equals to 5 centimeters, and DC is equals to 4.5 centimeters. Now, that's not possible. It cannot be a parallelogram, because in a parallelogram, opposite sides needs to be equal. So, AB and DC are opposite, but they are not equal. So, no, as opposite sides not equal. Okay, because the pair of opposite sides, only one pair was equal, the other one was not. So that's why we cannot have it as a parallelogram. Because in parallelogram, both the opposite angles and both the opposite sides are equal and parallel. Next one is angle B is equals to 80 degrees, angle D is equals to 70 degrees. Now, angle B and angle D are opposite angles of the parallelogram. So, because they are opposite, that's why they need to be equal. So, no, as opposite angles not equal. This is the fourth one. Angle B plus angle C is equals to 180 degrees. Right? Angle B plus angle C is 180 degrees. So yeah, there is a possibility that they could be equal, but need not be also, because if angle A and angle, okay, they will be 180 hoga hi hoga, because the sum of them will be 360. So other two will be 180 degrees. So yes, as adjacent angles are supplementary. Okay, since the adjacent angles are supplementary, therefore it is quite possible that they are the एक मिनट. Now let's think one this way. Suppose मेरे पास यहाँ पे एक ऐसा है. One sec. This is 180, right? So this is 120 and this is 60. Like this. So this is one way, but over here it is like this. So ये दोनों का total 180 होगा, parallelogram नहीं बनेगा, right? So yes, need not be. So yes नहीं आएगा. It will be, sorry, it will need not be. The answer will be need not be, as other, we are not aware about the other angles, okay, as opposite angles not known. Yes, it could be equal if the other two sides कहीं पे भी वो parallel equal आ जाता है तो होगा, but otherwise you cannot for sure say that they could be parallel. So that will be sum number 5. Now we move on to sum number 6. Sum number 6, the first one, similar to the earlier one. So that is HOPE, hope, and like this. This is X, this is Y, this is 40, this is Z. Very easy. First of all, this one, Z formation, 40 and Y. So Y is equal to 40 degrees. Alternate interior angles. Okay, that will be 40 degrees. So this is 40 degrees. Now this is the exterior angle of the triangle HOP. So angle 70 degrees. Okay, you can say over here that Z plus Y is equal to 70 degrees. Exterior angle of triangle. So that will be Z plus 40 is equal to 70 degrees. So Z is equal to 30 degrees. So this is 30 degrees. So the next is, if this is 70, this over here will be by linear pair equal to 110 degrees. So we have over here A plus 70 is equal to 180 degrees. It's linear pair. Therefore, A is equal to 180 minus 70 is equal to 110 degrees. Therefore, X is equal to 110 degrees, opposite angles of parallelogram. So that gives you X as 110. X 110, Y 40, Z 30. So that was sum number 6 ka first. We now see sum number 6 ka second. Again, this is 60, this is 80, this is X. This is Z, this is Y, this is rope, R-O-P-E. Very easy. First one is X plus 60 plus 80 is equal to 180 degrees. Sum, or we can say angle on straight line. Angle on a straight line. Therefore, X is equal to 180 minus 140 is equal to 40 degrees. So this is 40. You can see this is the Z formation. So if this is 40, this will be 40. So Z is equals to 40 degrees. What is the reason? Alternate interior angles. Okay. Now we know that this complete angle over here is, or we know, okay, we'll take this one. So this is 60, this is 40. So we'll find out y. So y plus 60 plus 40 is equals to 180 degrees. Sum of angles of triangle. So y is equals to 180 minus 100 is equals to 80 degrees. So that's 80 degrees. So this was sum number 6. We have written the properties, whatever we are using in each and every case which was required. So that was your sum number 6. We now move on to sum number 7, but I'll do it in the next video.